Just repeating the words of Davis. First, I wanted to thank you for coming here today and celebrating Migen's life. I'm repeating Migen's life, although it was short, but it was so intense. Today, it's 2nd of March. It is her 51st birthday. Today is her 51st birthday. So probably a birthday for a new life. First I want to thank the president of the institution for graciously hosting us and organizing all this as a second thank, but also wanted to thank Migen for all her life and what she did for Davis and for everybody, including me. Last night until 4 a.m. with my staff, we prepared a video about Migen. So basically I didn't sleep all night. I'm showing the video and then I'm gonna add some few words at the end. The screen is here, please have a look at it. In the beginning of October 2023, Migen told me that she is preparing a very interesting law paper that she intends to present in Crete, Greece, during SIP's 2024 Law Symposium, and then publish in a peer-reviewed journal about law. I was so happy because I know the quality of papers of Migen and her presentations. This would contribute also to the excellency of the Law Symposium in 2024. Migen has organized the first Law Symposium in SIPS in 2011. The first time ever SIPS has had a symposium dedicated to law, not dedicated to person, but in law in general, among all scientific symposia in SIPS. And since that time, Law Symposium has been one of the successful one all over the years, even last year also. And Migen has played the role as chair, presenter, session chair, and other positions. Migen is known for her high-quality job in law, in the litigation field, but also in the academic field. She has published so many peer-reviewed papers, and also she has won so many cases litigating them before court, even for people that didn't have enough money, and she almost offered the services for free or for a very low fee. Only her PhD thesis is 700 pages long, dealing with the rights of employees during merging and acquisition of the big firms. And also a major achievement for her has been the preparation of the guide for the Court of Appeal law judges that use every day that guide in their everyday work. But on the 1st of February, while I was returning home from a long trip overseas, she told me that she needed my help to go urgently to the hospital on Monday. We went on Monday. We got accepted immediately in the hospital in a private room, where I stayed for about 2 weeks with her. In the beginning, through simple medication, she became better. And on 8th of February, there was a magical night. We spoke until 3 a.m. in the morning about our trips during many countries around the world, all over the world. Funny stories about trips, funny stories about our friends and about our cousins. It was really a magical night. But the next day, the hospital administered a very dangerous chemotherapy on her, and since that day she couldn't be at the same stage anymore until she passed away on the 18th of February 2024. Me on her side and the family name and the family members on her side. I didn't feel so powerless in my life, trying to help someone, a human being, and being without any power doing so. This is so characteristic of fighting with cancer. Well, Migen will be missed by judges, law firms, lawyers, arbitrators, academics all over the world in the law domain. We will miss her natural and childish smile, very sincere smile. We'll miss her love for life. We'll miss her traveling around the world with a good spirit. Last two trips were in Japan and in Panama. She used to call me with the nickname Flower. Normally she started in a sentence, "Hey Flower." I'll be missing that dearly. But above all, I'll be missing that magical night on 8th of February when we spoke under the imaginary skies and imaginary stars in the sky about our travels around the world with a lot of funny stories. That night not be forgotten. I'll miss Migen. Migen, you will be missed by all law community, and above all, I will be missing my nickname called on me as High Flower. And again, I'll be missing that magical night of 8th of February when you're not tired until 3 a.m. in the morning. And I was a bit tired, but I was staying and enjoy the conversation with you. Rest in peace, Miguel. So this is some moments from Migen's life, the video we prepared yesterday. Life cut short at 50 years old. We are in the 21st century. I wanted to make a point. The status of medicine for the level of 21st century, it is really behind. That's why I'm challenging my son and his professor, Professor Sonnenberg, that is here, to turn medicine from a trial and error science to a real science. As it is right now, it is trial and error, and this is very old. This is an old method. So it's a huge work to make it a real science. And that's why we have Academy of Science and Academy of Medicine. It shouldn't be. There is no difference. If it is medicine, it should be science. Trial and error, which is one of the reasons that Migen's life was cut short, should not exist anymore. And then this is the challenge of my son, his professor, and everybody in the field of medicine. Trial and error actually is not science. Trial and error is try something, if it works, and then we go over it. If it doesn't work, people die. That's not how the medicine should be. It's not only in Canada, it's all over the world. Canada is on the forefront, but it's all over the world is bad. Should not be trial and error. And the value of the second opinion should be valued as it should. Because we see the doctors ignore our second opinions and they continue with their stubbornness. This is also a political point of view. And first, I want to thank two members of parliament that are here honoring the memory of Migen. Antonia's father, thank you for coming, and Emmanuel Lambropoulos, thank you for coming with her father. We really appreciate it. And Professor Sonnenberg and the department, head of the Department of McGill University, thank you also. I wanted to make a point because we have scientists, we have politicians, and we have from all fields of life here. Trial and error in medicine should end. Should not even call the science. And paradoxically, we have Academy of Science and Academy of Medicine. That means there is a big difference between them, and it shouldn't. We are trying to do this in our sixth conference every year, but it's not only up to us. So, 50 years old, we are at Migen is 51 years old today. A new life, probably the first birthday of a new life. And we will be missing her. Will be missing dearly. I wanted to finish this with this political and scientific point of view. That should be a challenge for my son. My son with his professor, you should be the pioneers to make science real science, to make medicine real science, not trial and error. Thank you very much.